Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done, do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
That he has been showing you so far. Does it make sense? According to what he said, he read in the scriptures?
Yeah.
All right. Also, with everything that he's been showing you in the scripture, it goes opposite to what you know in the world, right? Like the color of Christ, right?
Yeah.
What else? That we are not African American, we're the Israelites, right?
Right.
So far is a line of things that he's teaching you. He's showing you that everything that we know today is a lie.
Bring it up.
You understand that, brother?
Yeah.
Why did it happen to us? Why are we lied to as a people? Because, let me ask something. Do we think that, do you feel that our people are very comfortable around these people? They know? What about the fact that they give them jobs? What about a lot of them say that they're friends with these people? You don't think our people are kind of comfortable with them? In a way, right? Because a lot of times when we come out here and teach, they want to go against us when we preach against these people, right? But guess what? All people are tricked, all right? It's called crafty cons. Give me that in Psalms. Crafty cons. I'm going to show you what happened to us. I want you to look over here. The hatred that these people have for us is because we don't want to keep God's laws. God used these people to punish us because we don't want to keep God's laws. I'm going to show you some laws that we are ignoring while we're still in the condition that we're in. Do you think that we are in a bad situation as a nation of people? Black people, Hispanic people, Native American people. Where do we live? We live in what? What neighborhoods we live in? Is it the best or the worst? It's the lowest part. Anywhere you travel in America, do you travel? Every city you go to, what do you find? You can always find the hood, right? What happens in the hood? Tell me some of the things that are bad that happen in our hoods.
Bring it up.
Give me one. You know it. We all live it, brother. Give me one. Robbery. Give me another one. Robbery, stealing. What? Murder. What else? What about the way we treat each other? Like, say, for example, the sisters. How do we treat our sisters? Abusive. In what way? How do we abuse our sisters? Verbal. What else? Physical. What else? Domestic violence, right? What else? Do we lay with them and don't marry them? Do we get them pregnant and abandon the kids? Yeah. Why? Because we do not want to keep God's laws. And we're going to go over some laws. I'm going to have the officer come back and we're going to go over some laws to see what we got to come back to for our neighbors to be different. I'm going to give you an example. Earlier on, we were over there, right? I'm going to show you that the other nation hates us. You guys come there and do business with them. They come in our neighborhood. The people that own that business, that gas station, is not of our people. They hate us. And they call the cops on us, say that we're disturbing their business. And they lied on you guys and say, you come over there and complain to them. Well, we didn't even approach the guys in the gas station. We would deal with the guys that come over there on the side, right? They hate us. They don't want us to be around here. Why? Because we want to show people that they're evil, we're God's children, and we're supposed to keep God's laws. Yes. One of the laws that we have to keep is that today is the Lord's Sabbath, all right? Listen to this. Check this out. Read.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou.
This is King David talking to the Most High God because there are issues that he sees concerning the other nations, right? Read.
Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God.
He's pleading to our God, all right, about the other nation. Listen to what he's going to say. Read.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
He said, our enemies. God is telling you that he has enemies, and those enemies are our enemies also. You understand that? The other nations are our enemies. Why? They can't touch God. So who do they think they're going to touch? His children, exactly. Which is who? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the children of God. You understand that, brother? You got a son or a daughter, and you got a brother that hates you. He can't get to you. He's going to try to get to your family, right? It's the same thing these other nations are doing to our people. You understand that, brother? Read.
Yes, sir. They have taken crafty counsel.
What?
They have taken crafty counsel.
My brother, everything you see in your neighborhood that the other nations bring in, it's a form of crafty counsel. It's trickery. You understand that? They're teaching you to break God's laws. Because as long as you're breaking God's laws, they can rule in your neighborhood. You have no power. You have no financial power. You have no police power to get them out your neighborhood. And guess what? The other nations always keep at the bottom, so you have to rely on them. You understand that, brother? Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Right.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
You understand that? We are the hidden ones. Nobody knows. Most of our people don't know that we are the Israelites. We are the people that they talk about in the Bible. We are God's chosen people. Why? Because the other nations know more about you than you know about yourself. So they know how to they know how to destroy you, brother. They know that if they entice you to break God's laws, your God is going to ignore you. He's going to abandon you. You understand that, brother? So you have to come back to God's laws. That's what we're out here teaching. God's laws, statutes, and commandments to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans on how to get back our power. You understand that? To repent. All right, read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Read that again. Listen to this, Terry.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Brother Terry, this is when it happened, right here. The transatlantic slave trade was under the largest shift of wealth in the earth. Every European nation, every Arab nation, right, made money by taking us from the west coast of Africa and Europe to the Americas. The Chinese, all the other nations, and the East Indian, all of them had their hand in our slavery.
That's right.
They're here today in our neighborhood destroying us, selling us defiled food, letting us buy stuff on the Sabbath. You understand that, brother? They sell us liquor. And in some cases, they encourage selling weed in our neighborhood. You understand that? And guess what? They destroyed us as a people. Look, turn it around. Good, right here. This, look right here. You know what this is? Up here, look at this, right here. By just looking at it, what does that look like? It's black people in a caged area. That's called the human zoo.
Bring it out.
Bruh, we were treated like animals.
Bring it out.
I'm trying to let you understand, brother. These people do not love us.
That's
they
right.
don't care for us. We are a form of resource for them. You understand that? This is a human zoo. This one is in Belgium. Where is it? This one is in France. They would pay money to come look at us.
New York.
All right? This is another Negro village in France. It was called the World Fair, where nude or semi-nude black women and children were presented in cages. You see that, brother? That's how they think of us, like we are animals. Do you understand that, brother? This happened to us in the last century, in the 1900s. It was not 500 years ago, bro. This was in the last century. You understand that, brother? That's the hatred they have. That's the crafty counsel. When you take a people, take away everything they have, their wisdom, understanding of God's laws, their food, their languages, the way they dress. You understand? The moral and civil laws that they're supposed to follow. This is what they do to you. Now you feel like you're inferior to them. A lot of times you walk around, when we see them, we hold our head down.
Bring it out.
That comes from this, brother. From us being tricked into believing that they're better than us. But we are greater than them. Now, let me show you something. He's over there fighting against us, right? But our people, we come out here to teach our people that today is the Lord's Sabbath. Give me that, Nehemiah 10. Today is the Lord's Sabbath. We're not supposed to be out here as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans buying or selling on the Lord's Sabbath. All right? Read. Nehemiah 10. 31. Read that. Let me show you the law, Brother Terry. Read.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day
Today is the Lord's Sabbath. Today is Saturday, the 7th day of the week, the Lord's Sabbath. God said, if the people of the land, which is the other nations, most of the Arabs own the gas station. Am I lying? Most of the East Indian owns the liquor store. All right? Then you have the Esau, which is the white man. He owns all the other businesses, right? The Chinese own the Chinese restaurant, right? Guess what? Those places are supposed to be closed on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
They're not supposed to be in their neighborhood opening up. All right? Read.
If the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
See that, brother? It's saying that you're not supposed to be out here buying on the Sabbath. For example, today is the Saturday. If you know that you're not supposed to buy today, when would you fuel up? Yesterday. You understand that if you needed gas for the weekend, you'd fill up yesterday before sundown, because each day, according to the scriptures, start at sundown. So you would fuel up before sundown yesterday, so that what? You're not breaking God's laws. When we break God's laws, it's called sin, right? Read. Again, from the top.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, then we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
The holy days are the holy days such as Passover, New Moon. We have feasts that we do. We go out and we have fun with each other. People have like-minded.
Right.
There's no fighting, brother. There's no people trying to touch another man's woman. There's nobody running around with guns thinking that somebody step on their shoes and gonna fight them. We don't have that in our feast days. We replace those days. We replace what? Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, Easter, all those things. We have laws in the Bible that replace them. You understand that, brother? Yeah. So that's what we are out here teaching. We're not teaching. We're not coming out here to destroy our people. We're coming out here to remind them that they're the greatest people on the planet. Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm going to go into another law real quick. I'm going to show you. Now, with everything that you have heard so far, do you believe that you're an Israelite? Okay, you know you are. Okay, good. Give me that. Now, Isaiah. No, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Let me show you what the Israelites are supposed to be doing. Hey, my brother, how you doing, man? Come over here, brother. Come in the front. All right. Let me show you what an Israelite is supposed to be doing. Because we're supposed to be different. You understand that? We're not the same as everybody else. Even amongst our people, when we change, we got to do the things that the Bible says we're supposed to do. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Brother Terry, you said you know you're an Israelite. So the Bible is specifically talking to you right now. All right? I want you to listen carefully. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Bible says to fear God. What does it mean by that? In what sense? Psalms 119, 120. Huh? To be obedient, right? But listen, let me show you the kind of fear that he's talking about. Because it's one thing to be, for example, you grew up with a dad, or was in your life? If he gave you a commandment to do something, right? Why do you do it? There's two reasons why we as kids we do that to our father. Why we do it?
Because I know he's telling me the right thing.
He's,
Also, got my best.
okay, but what if you don't do it? What happens? There you go. The fear that you have to have for God is fearing that if you break his laws, the consequences that comes behind it, right?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brother.